Hello everyone, welcome to Stories, Treasures, and Tea. I want to welcome everybody that has been here for this whole year because as it turns out, this is my 40th video on YouTube and I've done them for the whole year of 2023, mainly weekly. Sometimes I missed a week, but this is the 40th video. So I think what I did was originally, I listened to other content creators on YouTube a lot, and I was inspired especially by, women over 60 or just women in general. I watched young women too. There's a few that I still watch regularly, but I was inspired by them, and then I thought, could I do a YouTube video? Could I have a YouTube channel? And then I talked to my daughter, Heather, about it. And she said, yeah, you could do that. So then I thought, what is something that I could, something that I know, something that I could maybe help other people with? So I thought, well, I know about what happens at the end of a long-term relationship. I was actually a facilitator in a support group that first I was a member of the group, and then a couple of years later, I was a facilitator of the group. So I thought, well, I know that. I've experienced it. So I thought I could talk about relationships that, might end or there's troubles in them later in life. And then I thought, well, I know about tea, so I can talk about tea. And then just stories in general, I thought I would do. So that's how it all came about. And then I really have been enjoying it for the entire year. And then I think halfway through, maybe 6 months into it, I thought, well, maybe I could earn some money from it like other content creators do. So I tried to connect with Amazon and be like an affiliate associate with Amazon, and, did some links and even our own teas. And there wasn't too much of that happening, but that was okay. So then I thought, well, maybe I could just continue to interest people. And, there have been subscribers, which I am so thankful for people who have subscribed. There haven't been that many. And I know with YouTube, in order to earn money, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. I believe that's what it is. That's what it was at the beginning of, this journey of mine. And you had to have a certain number of viewing hours. So I never reached 1,000. I never reached 450. But I did go over 400, and I was quite pleased with that. And for the people who subscribed, I am so thankful. So I think next year, into the new year, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm not quite sure how I'll do it, but it is going to be something a little bit different to see how that goes. So in the meantime, I want to talk about today my tea, because it's Stories, Treasures, and Tea. And my tea today is Te Amo's Christmas tea, and we call it mulled over because it is like a mulled kind of tea, and it's got cloves and it's got cinnamon. Let me just try it. Oh, it's a perfect tea for Christmas morning and Christmas time. I love that tea. So that is one of ours. I might have had that last week, I'm not sure, or last video, but that is a nice tea. And also in my last video, I did all things Canadian because it was requested, which it was fun to do. I love doing that. But one subscriber mentioned that I forgot something, and she's absolutely right. I forgot to mention this, which is the all-Canadian butter tart, because apparently butter tarts originated in Canada, in Ontario actually, where we are. And, you know, it has sort of like a pastry, and then inside is maybe raisins and kind of a caramel, sometimes pecans, sometimes just plain, but many Canadians love butter tarts. So that is a true Canadian treat, and I'm going to have that with my tea later. And another thing I didn't mention, there are many other Canadian things that I probably didn't mention yet, and maybe I'll do another segment in the new year about that. But the other thing is poutine. And poutine is like a national kind of fast food, I guess we could say, because it's fries with gravy and cheese curds. Not something I like, but it is very popular here in Canada, poutine. So the treasure I want to talk about this week is a chair. I bought a chair on Facebook Marketplace because I am going to redo my like dining and kitchen and living room area, which is open space, in French country. That is my goal for the new year. After the Christmas things go, I'm going to do total French country decor. That's my plan. I already have some things that are French decor, but I am going to the limit with this, and I hope to show you that in the new year too, because I know two of my most popular videos were A Peek Into My Home was the title of one, and the other one was Love After 60. So maybe I'll try to go with those topics, and we'll see how that goes. The other thing I just wanted to mention was I went to a couple of Christmas parties, and I saw these things on, maybe it was on Instagram, but just fun ideas for something to bring to a party. Maybe you'll still have time to do that. And one was, it was a veggie platter, but it was just in the shape of a Santa face. So I tried that. It didn't look at all like the one I saw on Instagram, but it was quite a hit and it was fun. And the other thing were these tiny little fruit kebabs, and they looked kind of like Santa, or some people said they looked like the Grinch. So I'm going to try to show you a little video of those because they were just kind of a fun thing that you could bring to a Christmas event. But in the meantime, I really do want to thank all of those who are here. And there are some people like Tara and Allison and more that have commented each and every week. I really appreciate that. And I must thank Heather, my daughter, too, because with the YouTube for this year, I would do the content and I would do the setting up and kind of the photographs and the video, but Heather would always help me with editing. And it took a lot of time. It took a lot of her time. So thank you, Heather, for that very much. So from Heather and Lilibet and me, I wish you the best of the season. I hope that you get to spend some time with friends or family. And if you don't, if you are on your own, if you are feeling blue, because I know a lot of people find the Christmas time not easy because you might have lost someone you love in whatever way. I know because I've been there, but you will get through it, absolutely. So the best of the season to you, and until next year, bye-bye.